How did the Raiders get here?
It starts at the top, Dan, and I obviously covered Al Davis really closely. Got banned from the facility and from the locker room on several occasions. It was not, milk and honey. But I always had so much respect for Al Davis, being one of the icons of football, and obviously had a lot of football knowledge. There were organizational issues that kept them from being able to recapture that past glory, and really since that 2002 run to the Super Bowl, they've only been to the playoffs twice and have not won a playoff game. So that whole Raider commitment to excellence thing, that is a relic, and a lot of young people have no idea what those slogans would possibly stand for. Mark Davis was not a football icon. He was, like many next generation owners, just kind of born into it. He's tried to find his way. So I do think it starts at the top. The column I wrote in the Athletic explores some of the other dysfunction in that building, and now you have Mark Davis doing something which on paper I think most people would agree is an exciting thing. He's turning to Tom Brady, one of the most ruthless competitors and greatest winners I've ever seen in any sport, and saying, Tom, you're a minority owner. Give me the blueprint. But Brady's not there. He's working for Fox. He's living in Florida, as is his prerogative. He's got Alex Guerrero, who's someone he's close to, in the building as the wellness coordinator, but sounds like Alex Guerrero, from talking to players and coaches and other people in that building, is presenting himself as someone far more powerful. He's certainly perceived as a guy who will go running to Brady with anything he sees or hears, and that does not seem to be a great environment, and it's part of the equation when it comes to Max Crosby's desire to get out of there.
But Tom Brady is running the Raiders?
I mean, Mark Davis said it. That's kind of what we all believed last year. And then when they fired Pete Carroll, Mark Davis issued a statement and said General Manager John Spytek will lead this search and all football operations with Tom Brady. So, you've got a first-time general manager in Spytek who's working hard, trying to do a tough job. But it's Mark Davis came out and said Tom Brady's doing it too. So again, on paper, that's exciting. Tom Brady, I've seen him defy odds and galvanize people around him in a way that is mind-boggling. And, I think it's just hard in the NFL for us, watching this from the outside to think, someone could do that from afar. And I can't tell Tom Brady how to live his life. He's getting paid a lot of money to be a broadcaster. He's a father. He's, got a residence across the country. But, I think what's hard for people in that building is when somebody is going around kind of acting like, hey, I'm the pipeline to Tom, but doesn't have those credentials on the football side. That's kind of a recipe for confusion.